What's up, YouTube? Hopefully this is working. It's working. We love it. We're back.
I will lead us to fortune.
So upgraded everybody. Last time we found out what's her name? Blah 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 is dead. Poor Mort. Rest in peace, Mort. We took Mort's hat. Mort's our hat. We got Mort's hat.
I always have a backup
Mort!
plan.
Mort was such a badass. Yeah. Did you say what the Sigma? No, I did. No, now I did because I read what you said. I said, "Rest in peace, Mort." Mort.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, there's goods right here.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
The first sacrifice opens the eye. The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
Oh yeah.
Help has arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there is any honor in you, we can at least die with dignity and give our lives for the rogue trader.
I mean, you can go watch something else tonight. I just wanted to play this game. I haven't played it yet. I bought it. And I really want to play it. It's like my favorite lore ever. Sorry.
God, Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor.
Hey,
is dead.
not every night's gonna be Call of Duty or Fortnite.
And the house its head.
That's how that be, big dog.
No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs.
That's maybe what you think, but there's so much going on right now.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
I don't play Clash of Clans. I've never really liked it. I like gacha games and JRPGs a lot. I'm just really good at shooters. Really good at shooters.
Then we have no right to bow.
This heretic.
We are out of time.
You're fine. It's just I've always been intrigued into like deeper, like big party, like so like games where you like collect a lot of characters, or you have to strategize and move your characters around, or you control big army units. That is like my bread and butter. Yeah, this guy, I fucking love that. You're fucking funny. Subway Surfers. I did play that for a tiny bit. The rogue trader's death of his hands, that complicates things. To the party, are your weapons?
No. To die altogether is to allow the flame of the dynasty to perish in the dark. No. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, Seat, accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words.
What? Theodora is
dead.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
And I feel like I made the wrong choice and got that guy killed.
To arms! Come to chaos!
Oh boy. Sheesh. A lot worse than the COD finisher. Overseer. That's my dog for real, for real. That's a chaos spawn. Look at him tentacle. He's angry. Poor guy. Alright, should be good. Start battle. Saving the game. You don't count enemies with various abilities and an icon next to their blah blah blah. Very more complicated. You can really compare it to D&D, to be honest with you. Dungeons and Dragons. So this dude takes 128 damage, he has 20% armor, dodge 20%, 4 movement points. Tough. He's pretty tough. Weapons, let's see. Animation, melee. One enemy creature within 2 cell radiuses costs 2 AP. Toxic Sprout. I won't be bored if I just pronounce classic hands. Loving your characters. Oh yeah, I can tell you the lore on the characters. So my dude's a commander. I just got to make my character committed to anything. I chose to be a commander so I could control my units and tell them what to do. That's not cool. Toxic poison. Moving not loving. The target makes tests fail. The target suffers bleeding. The creature devours an outer turn 30. That's fun. One friendly creature. It will. The horrors of war. At the start of the next turn. If this character switches negative effects, it becomes staggered instead of suffering the stunned or cannot attack effect becomes slowed instead of immobilized and suffering. So what's he weak to? I'll have to figure that out. Oh well. Oh shit, I have the shotgun. Still the shotgun. Oh, trust me, you're fine. So I'm gonna move this guy around here. This is my main character. And then I'm going to choose to put a hole in somebody's dome edge.
Enemy down.
And then this command will help them do 26% additional damage to enemies that are additional to that, or they're honest. Voice of the commander. Buff him up. Dewara went first, that's me. I'm changing my profile picture. Oh snap. You change that profile picture like bread and butter. I don't want to stack too much. I know I shouldn't.
But of course.
If I take out his minions, or quote unquote the ads, to use a unique abilities called Torque Dex or remember moments and subscribe to sending on the actions. I am like super pumped though. Like I love games like this where you just like have your units on the field and then you move them around. Ah, super pumped.
Will do.
Increase my own dodge. And then it doesn't cost anything to expose.
I'm not so sure. No can do.
Let's see what this guy does. And he only has 9 health. It's already turned out. Alright, she's done.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
So there's a guy over there, and then there's a guy over there. Well, that's gonna be rough for one of them. I can do that. Hopefully it doesn't trigger nothing. Nice. Grants momentum equals 6 to the ability, also grants 3. That's a breach. Maybe that is easy.
That is not the Emperor's will. Eradicate it.
Woo! Perfect shot. Perfect shot. Oh, we love to see it. Alright, make sure there's no more ads. We are ad clearing like a champ. Can I shoot
As the
that far?
Emperor commands, I act.
Oh! Oh, you love to see it. Probably because of the tentacle man. Derpy Patrick. Derpy Patrick. That's actually a really nice profile picture. Do you know what my profile picture is from? Did I ever tell you, Croc Man? Okay, so... Oh, man. The options right here are limited. So I'm going to... For one... Haha! Look up a movie called Nothing But Trouble. That's where I got it from. I watched the movie with my pops as a young lad. It is a pretty good movie though. You gotta watch it sometime. So I will cast Endure after. Chaos Spawn eating butt right now. This guy.
I'm not interested. I will do my duty.
Okay, well at least he's in range to get taken out. I know he's gonna shoot me. Solid. I'm trying to keep those side people alive. No, that's lovely. We're all learning scream. Oh! Oh! She took some damage. She took some damage, boys. Yeah, Overseer, you missed. Oh, what's he doing? He just took some damage for no reason. Oh, solid kill. Or execute, whatever it is. Nice, deck enforcer. Okay, so we are going to... Can't reach him. We will give Overseer another turn. And he still missed! Overseer, you're garbage. You're garbage. Oh yeah? Chaos Spawn does not like fire. This is great. Good thing I'm a fire specialist right now. Alright. And then, oh, because I switched my weapon. This is great.
Why did I not foresee this? Anything else?
Oh! Oh, she's gonna die! Oh, he ate the dead? Oh, no! Oh, no!
Time to redouble our
Oh, no! Nothing is going good right now. Holy smokes. Nothing is going good right now. Oh, he just devoured the dead. Oh boy, this ain't going well. Oh, is that Ghost? Hey, badass hellhound in the house. What's up? You see me struggling here against this hellish boss. Oh, I hope I don't kill my teammate. Nice. Nice bolt fire. Oh man, there's spirits everywhere right now. This is not the vibe. Yeah, you like that? You like that, you alien scum? I gotta get to my other teammate and res him. Oh boy, if he moves though, we gon' blow his shit down. Yes, sir. Oh, he's not moving. Oh, the dodge. Oh, not enough damage. I should have kept my mage back. I balls that one up. That's my bad. Crew officer, don't die. Please, one of you make a freaky deaky shot. Yeah, deck enforcer for the win. Banned for inappropriate naming of my COD name. Yeah, I know, your COD name's freaking terrible. This dude, man, he's not even, I've been playing Grounded. Good if you like survival games. I'm not a super fan of survival games, but my one friend was telling me about that,
I'll see to it personally.
Hey, she has no AP. I did see you playing that though. Is that gonna be? It's funny whenever. I just haven't, gotten Grounded. I need to try it out though. Alright, we made a shot off. Welcome to the Thunderdome.
I won't compromise my principles. I won't stand for it.
There we go. $35. That's not bad. Did I use all my abilities? We are just not having a good time.
As the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. I will not.
Ooh, Crimer's not bad.
I'll do it. Faith without deeds is
why did I shoot him? Oh, no! Timothy, no! Is there a heroic action I can do right there? Albert is gonna freaking do his,
Someone else can do this. No matter the cost. It will be done.
Fuck you, you fucking chaos spawn. Yeah, the sword taketh, the sword giveth.
Victory is imminent.
By my thunder. Oh shit. That was good. That was a good fight right there. Okay, so I'm not picking nothing. I can move him. We're gonna try to. No! The dodge. Ooh, I think I have it too. I got the big version of PS Plus, so it allows me to have a lot. Battle sister. Burst fire for the win! Woo woo! Dude, I love Warhammer. Bloodhound. Badass Hellhound. Bloodhound. I fucked that up.
Rise to the top.
The
Or get
Emperor
left in the
sets my
dust.
path.
Got some goods to loot. Gloves of endurance. Whenever the wearer of these gloves gets an injury or falls unconscious in combat, their abilities gain an extra bonus to damage. Iron class follower. Each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer dodge by 20%. Ooh. Collection.
Let us not dawdle.
Alright, cool. That can force. Hey, you survived! I survived him. I helped him stay alive. That was really good, actually, to take out the, Okay, so they probably want me to talk
Keep your wits about you.
I do want to look for some loot. I'm pretty sure this is like... We
I
won?
always keep my
We
options
won!
open.
Yeah, I feel the same way. He's over there. Can't talk to him. Alright, we'll just talk to this guy. Overseer. Oh, the Emperor protects. Alright, we will actually level up then.
He's dead. He sacrificed himself to save the entire dynasty.
Okay, so fellowship. We do want to just keep my fellowship going up. Dreadful opponents that are bound to account. The Chronos expands, high build powerful characters overcrowded. We're just gonna keep that up. Better to die for the Emperor. Wow, under. Okay, just. No other character in the current party has the same archetype as this character. The first archetype build used in each combat by this character. That's nice. Imperial World characters and no heresy. You're good. I'm just trying to see what ability to get. You know, I want to get this one probably. Imperial characters gain. Cenos and their allies gain half bonuses of no hesitation. However, Imperial World characters are always 0. Oh. You have a good weekend. Definitely, Hellhound. You have a good one too. Happy to hear from you, brother. We'll have to link up. I'll hit you up. Hellhound's the best guy around. All allies including Xenos in the current party gains. When Imperial World character is affected by an ally's not damaged by other effects. I'm gonna get better to die. Don't you say that. Don't make me sound terrible. Love you, Hellhound. You big easy. Big easy. I already got the slaughter one. Yes, sir. See ya. Enemies have no allies. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior, the warrior's next ally attack is animated. It's not stacked, so 5 damage. That gives me 3 damage. The warrior has less than 50% once they gain. Oh, do I grab Contempt? He doesn't really get hit that much. Let's just do it when they're alone. Toughness is already high. Yeah, we'll get that up. What a solid display of strength. Leveled up. Boom. What we got? Intelligence. Warp, lore, tech use. So you can actually do perception. A natural weapon. The psyker uses a divination psyker. I don't know. I only have that in this round. And oh. Yeah, I don't know if these are optimal skills. Oh man, weapon skill. Man, I don't know why her stuff is so wild. Was it something I threw on her?
A noble deed. Let the crew offer prayers for the hero who renounced his impure life in the name of humanity.
Got insurance, all that stuff. Steals damage to 3 different enemies. Rapid reload. I'll just grab the rapid reload just in case. Down the line I might need it.
I always have a backup plan.
When the faithful...
I will lead us to fortune.
Oh, hey, there's the Technomat. If I could get to the Technomat, this would be...
Rival, Master Helmsman, system status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal, living and breathing. Oh, well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry, we'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready
Be
the crew.
doing a lot with that.
Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then,
man, thanks, Crockman, for
I
still being
prayed
in
for
here
our
watching
rescue.
hard. I don't know who else is in here, but thank you everybody for hopping in, popping in. What must I do?
take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report. Oh, blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something that can be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master.
The main thing is just like what your what you say to people. Sometimes it doesn't matter, but sometimes it does. And then this the gameplay, you know. Some games like these, like once your people die, they die. I need subs. Subwoofers in your car? I'm joking. I'm joking. Kinda, yeah. Except in a very dark universe, where like there's like dark gods, like as what just happened, taking over people and trying to, you know, just take your life and your soul. Oh wow! Look at that! Look at that! It's my Lady Emperor. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcery currents invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever it's beneath the thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true, surreal nature. When the Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, pours into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and the voice booms with all horrors of the warp.
Who are you to oppose destiny itself for the sake of lives that are not your own? So many threads stretch between you and other creatures of your world. Pitiful, worthless links, ready to shatter at the slightest touch. A muddled, erratic, pointless tangle.
Yeah, you will. Just post some gameplay, brother.
Guide them, persuade them, force them to walk your path. You will need followers, for destiny is preordained.
I mean, you never know.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy, a relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that will lead you out of the maw of irreversibility. The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow.
Oh, that's not good.
Seneschal, the Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is...
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory. Along.
Seneschal, will you tell us now?
I think it's just you, big
Who
dog.
is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow that by right of blood succession and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision, it is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius.
You don't have to stay,
is her
big
heir,
dog. I
the
appreciate you
rightful
for just
inheritor of
hopping
the
in.
warrant of trade,
The views
and
count.
the title of Rogue
They
Trader.
add up.
The official
If
ascension
you got other
ceremony
things to
will
do,
be held
you're
at a later
fine.
time.
I just really want to
In
play
the
this.
interim- Have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live. The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
I took the place.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir, Edelthrad, and thousands of crew members.
Don't say that. Now band concert. That's true. Your band concerts are important.
Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. And through the strength of his resolve, saved those who were counting on him for protection.
We did it. We saved them. I was there for the people. I felt so Sigma. You were Sigma. You were Sigma. You completed the prologue. I just completed the prologue. That was the beginning. Yes, we were. Yes, we were. Deep shadows of weariness can be seen on Albert's face, though. The old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. Two for another or something like that. Your lordship was the beginning. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in your new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be the first briefing considering massive losses among the senior and middle ranking officers. Some of us have had to be filled by the deputy's deputy. That's cool. While others go unfilled entirely, and now the clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. It appears the Heritage will be targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that the information on board was the Master Whispers. Reports on the condition of the ship and crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I am still receiving updates from across the ship, and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take gargantuan effort. Nice. Good for you, big dog. Then you get a little relaxation. Even so far as you personally negotiating with the authorities of the system we are currently in, so prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. It's time to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, and they, in turn, will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down Volturg? No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him, and any mutinies ship, any corridors with my guy. I would never should hear that we are now one shuttle story. I am afraid that it will be some time before he answers for all that he has wrought. There's an also gonna first problem. I do not wish to be the rogue trader. Well, in parents' eyes born to you, their expressions of really restraint, joy, courtesy, and awareness. Attention, officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Warlthon Bird von Valkyris will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your most reports. Perhaps you would introduce these. Visitors Sir Utta of the Tuma line, our new Vox Master. Lightning Queen, ka-chow! It is an honor to serve your leadership. The Vox Masters officers. Aboard this vessel, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I am responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I am your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Besides her is Eivor, the master helmsman. He steers our ship along a course set by Lord Captain, monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into the astral field or a pirate trap. The Merryman with a pale Roblox, that's funny. The Merryman with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles in their eyes, and a door expression that almost seems hardwired into his face gives him a solemn nod. Hell, Lord Captain This here ship's as good as home to me, so rest assured she's safe in hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grave. And lastly, our High Welcome Janice Lindendock, who oversees supplies, procurements, and general material billing of the ship. Hi, Falcon. Hey, he said another viewer. He's happy. He said, yes, talk to Crocman. He wants you to talk to him. In the second row, we have the 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. Hey, please! The Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery aboard, the Furnace Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship, and lastly, the Drives Master, servants of the Almasha. Yappuccino. You're the Yappuccino. I serve at your pressure. Happy to introduce those present. Now I have simple maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told, but just ask anyone, we've got no able crew, no Lord Captain. You forget yourself. So what? Comes the officer's hostile and bitter reply is as if a dam has burst inside and all his men's emotions are rushing out from the ship's in ruins. Every second officer's dead. Now we've got a green Lord Captain supposed to lead us to boys knows where. Silence. Enforcers seize this mutineer. If only one officer out of the whole lot has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all, your lordship. But do you only have Hosner? The former master words, I should say. Yeah. Cease your sniveling. You disgrace yourself and your entire clan. Enough. The history was over. Right, you are, Lord Captain. Cut a long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ship's sound, more or less, but without our engineer prime and navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what will happen first. Our warp drive being torn to pieces, or all of us melting into the bulkheads. I only stream gaming. I'm not gonna watch no videos, big dog. No sir. It was like either this or Sandland, but I really wanted to play this. Your lordship. Oh, Vox Master Brothers. If you allow me to interject, don't know me, young man. You go watch Skiddity Bop, don't you? I have a tablet and a phone, so I can watch 2 things at once. Yeah, go watch 2 things at once, big dog, if you can. Use your system. Hey. Your lordship, if you allow me to interject, when we arrived in the system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted an account of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was a novice nobilite station. The station maintains complete Vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope to have located a navigator in the very same system. It's an incredible stroke of luck, a true blessing from the God Emperor. Why are you banned? A sharp bolt of pain lances through your skull as if in response to what you just heard. You understand it's not a kind of should be thanked for, of course, from the words of the daemon that appeared before you during your translation. To recite your echo, I am the will of the weaver and destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibility, a thread that will lead to them all. Since both hands are else, you'll soon be eyeing up an asteroid. Too much brain rot. Oh, and I'm better? I love it. It is brain rot. Don't watch that. I watched it. I don't. It's too much. Skiddity pop. If I were you, I'd grab the hands, but hands otherwise you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go around and round up the system till our heads are swimming, as long as the promethium and the supplies last. If any thick ass raw shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out, so you don't worry on that score. Can ya sing a song with the drive master? And I got the high fulcrum, because I can't say that name because I don't know how to say it with my tongue. Hey, there you go. That was a good song, right? See, I want to hear from the big guys last, and then I'll hear from everybody else. A Vox story by a Vox translator, Mers. Thank you. I appreciate it, Crocman. Yeah, this is why you've been modded, because you keep the chat interesting. I appreciate you for keeping it lively. You are the GOAT. You are the W. Hang on. And at W. Oh, W for you too. Everybody gets a W. Haha. I had to type that. Alright, Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble void ship destroyed the oh boy. The hundreds of machine spirits, the great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed. Thank the Messiah, but its spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of arguing its sorrow and anger. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engineer Prime, Overseer, and spiritual authority of all the tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him, a most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocol is equal to that of the fallen Magos. We require a replacement as soon as possible. Perhaps you'd introduce me. Did you play Helldivers 2? I did play Helldivers 2 for a little bit. Got to Helldiver difficulty, and then I just stopped playing because there wasn't much to do, personally. And then they started adding more stuff in, but then I started playing other things. But I have played it. I think I've streamed it. I might have. Or done clips. Hi, Fulcrum. We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all damaged components are given into the tech priest hands for attention. What the Sigma? Yeah, don't come at me. Okay, I like to switch games. I could give you a full list of my games, but it might make you don't get to look at this cool ass screen. Like I'm with the screen around. Look at them. I'm from behind. I'm in front of them. Overload. I know. Don't get me start talking, okay? All right. Where was I at? I was trying to read this in my culture accent, of my fancy half-boy accent. Just click. I will click the PlayStation button. No, we got another viewer here. We got another viewer here. I have too many games to tell you that I play. I play too many other games. Okay, I just deleted a few games so I could download Dead by Daylight and Diablo 4. So there you go. There you go. Let me finish reading this damn sentence. I will personally ensure that all damage components are given into the tech priest's hands for attention and that all supplies are replaced. There's only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower deck, which are easily replaced by those included trained professionals. We will be able to make up losses on the nearest planet, Rakad Matoris. However, the whole system, in fact, belongs to the Winter-Scale Rogue Trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on a planet without first coming to an understanding with Governor in that respect. Don't girl me. Give me 1 second. Let me finish reading this up. You monster. Belongs to, we cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming with Governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the Rogue Trader. That's me. The crew suffered losses under the cultist raid and can be remedied on blah blah blah. Especially truly given penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he's usually installs the governors on his planets. Rumbles blah 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 frowning. Yes, Lord Captain. I don't want to play Rebirth, dog. I don't want to play Call of Duty right now. I'm just not in the mood for it. Well, Lord Captain, the tall young man bows his head in defiance. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessments in terms of material losses and crew casualties have been completed. It's always right, JK. Shit, the customer is never always right. I'll tell you what, the customer is sometimes a dumbass. So, I'll listen to the customer fucking talk, but I'm just like, yep, let's get moving. Shit, yell at the top of my lungs. No, don't yell at the top of your lungs. People are sleeping. It's late right now. It's late, you monster. In terms of material 2 has been completed. The results of the have been submitted to the Snitchel and the High Fulcrum. The post passed to him after Prue's Infernus Mastery and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Albert remarks in a low voice pitch for only your ears. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require a new engineer prime engineer. And now this is all preventing us from continuing the voyage. Precisely, though, Captain, but bear in mind that look, I'll keep doing the same voice. But bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship system must be properly inspected for major damage, which can only be carried out by the Footfall Station, home to only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without first solving these 3 immediate problems. Thank you all for your reports. That is some of the officers that yours won. Goodbye. Bang right. Y'all ship, there's only one other thing, a confidential matter. Alright, I'm gonna stop reading it. Of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor brought this ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission a rogue trader to do anything, and I should tell you, the Lord Inquisitor. Hey, I'm doing the reading for you. You just listen to me. The hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Kronos expanse. I would be honored to feel this. I came across a strange hand around of these doors and Sundays. Xavier Calazar. Lord, if Palmer Sarian plays a pivotal role in the fate. Did not know that. God damn, you are smart. Holy shit, what are you doing watching me? No offense. Like, I appreciate you. You're a goat. But damn. I knew you were fucking smart for doing the band, but damn. When you said first chair, I thought you were joking. I literally thought you were just pulling my leg. Later, Theodorus to seek out the Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Hendrix von Kallax, and then interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system, that we must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, and deliver him to the footfall in the Faburnus system. Finding him without any more information to go on will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities and systems either know, blah blah blah, or the governor of Rykard Morris may know something. Novice Nobilite. That's what it was. That is all of it, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you must take up the reins of Alan Vacanus Protectorate. There, sister, explain yourselves. Okay. Do you watch like what? Do you watch anime, or do you like anime at all, or what do you like? The Psyker is suffering some other than music and math and reading. No, the no is great. The Psyker is suffering some ailment or dark madness. She's just on seeing the Rogue Trader. I like Warzone gameplay. I bet you do. Huh. I stopped reading. Sorry, I started reading. No, not yet. Anyway, the voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I am solving the right now. I can't make sense of any of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it, alright? Maybe I'll play a game where I don't want to be a rogue trader. You don't have to read it out loud. You don't have to read it out loud. I don't understand anyways. Well, at least, you know, all I know is, like, the tentacle guy. Hey, that's okay. You definitely gotta look into 40k lore. I definitely think you would like it. How may I serve you, Lord? A thin pale woman. No, there's still somebody else in here, I think, unless it's just me and you. I don't think it counts. Oh, another guy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can literally do anything, and people would watch it probably. You know, it just depends on who wants to watch what. And like, so the only reason I live stream is because it records my videos, and then I can just fucking tag them into the playlist. People can just watch continually whatever I've been doing. I don't have to worry about like uploading them, this, that. I mean, eventually I'll work on trying to do that, but you know. Flavor of Mountain Dew. Guess what? I don't like Mountain. Alright, what? A flavor of fountain water? Wait, what? What's your fave water fountain? What? 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 I can't even play the game now. You just fucked me up. What are the Vox Masters? I am the ears and the voices of the void ships. I surprised several dozens of officers and 3 times that. Now we're sending encrypted and decoded all incoming and outgoing messages through the ship's internal and external channels. And we also ensure clean communication and the optimal efficiency of the crew's Voxcasters. Oh. No. There's one we had that was always like the best cold one. That was what I liked. If you ever want to know what worries and concerns your crews are harboring, what your subjects are whispering about in local networks after their watches, what their leaders are clamoring about over shortwave Vox merchants, come see me, I will say. Cool. Sit me back up on my chair. There's Albigerd. He's probably gonna want me to do some Albigerd stuff. Bridge offices. Right now I'm just trying to make sure I talk to everybody. I'll definitely be hopping around on games a lot. It's how I am.
Rogue trader.
What's up? You said you have a person. I only play Fortnite when the crew's on, and they're on from 8 to like 9 or 10. So that's like 8, 9, 10, 2 or so hours, or 1 hour they're on for. And then Call of Duty's only if my boy Frank's on mine, or any of my other boys get on. But it always depends on my mood too.
I indeed have a request, Rogue Trader.
I just got a little tired of grinding my camos. And if my homeboy John was on, I would definitely be playing with him, but he hasn't hit me up. Make arrangements for me and them. For me, worthy of Rogue Trader, I will address the orphans with a speech. I was still on cub, but yeah, it's okay. Just breathe. Just gotta know your skill. You got it. It's definitely better with a team, a squad, a unit. I will meet with them. No formalities needed. These are the children of the people who gave the lives to them. Yeah, he's calling out the chat again. What if the chat's doing homework while listening to me? Oh, cool. I am literally meeting with the orphans. A motley group of adolescents do not take their eyes off you, gazing at you as if you were a creature straight from a fairy tale. Aren't and sisters been keeping an eye on these pups? Blurred glances at the gathered children. It is hardly the squirrel between you. Hey, you know, you never know. You never know. But we've provided the orphans on our ship headquarter and instruction. Let's see. A division of responsible for upholding education and training orphans. Jeez. Alright, you know, I'm smart too. I just never returned it over like that, okay? Okay. I was just lazy. That's my big thing. Brave ones, the master of the ship has appeared before you, the ones who guide you through the darkness of the universe. By the Empress will greet your Lord Captain, the Rouge. Crockman's a good one. Your Lord Captain greets you, brave ones. Address the chaperones, give them treats, and escort them. It's up to you. I just made mine something I would say was unique, and it's actually been my nickname and username for a long time now. True that. We are hoping for that. We made it to 102. We made it to 102. I don't like usernames with numbers per se. I mean, it's cool if you have it, but you know, I think it's cooler if you don't have one with numbers. Crocman is unique enough. I mean, I called you Croco Man when I first saw you, remember? The teenagers hang on every word breath, only a few at the far end of the row seem swollen and not particularly impressed by your speech. Once the others are a thin scar across the face, tosses his head back and says, "So what? Why should we care? Our friends and our parents died in their dozens for your noble lot, and you just give us speeches." Quick turns away. A fiery of emotions less in her eye. Dark eyes like the calm school. This guy. Don't strain yourself, okay? I understand your grief and dismay. Your parents died. It's not an easy thing to go through, but they gave their lives. Oh my god, man, you're a fucking trooper. I want to make a good selection here. Hang on, it's between these three, so it's okay. I think that was a good one. I agree. So I need to go sleep earlier. Get your sleep. It's nice to stay up and everything, but once you know you gotta sleep, you just go get that sleep. Don't even second guess it. No, don't you? God damn it! Don't you use my words like that. You get sleep if you're tired, okay? You may be a trooper, but sleep is necessity. You are a smart person, and you. Don't don't say that. You might get chat banned by yourself or by YouTube.
Gladly, there are none more faithful to the God Emperor than my sisters. We
Everybody
fight against
wild
his
chat.
enemies by the will of the
Coca-Cola,
holy
say Coca-Cola.
ecclesiarchy. We
I do want to go
I
make
beg
myself
your
some
pardon, rogue
food.
trader.
I might
Here
go
I
through
am,
this.
talking about what every lesser noble in the Imperium knows.
Definitely
what
check them
exactly
out.
are
You'll
you
like them.
interested in hearing?
I trust me. You'll like some of them. I'm coming back. I grabbed an apple. I was gonna make some pulled pork. Turn my light off for my doggies. Doggies don't like the bright light. Alright, I'm back. Coca-Cola. I don't trust myself, huh?
It is. The Sisters of Battle are
It's a baby
fire
apple. I
lit
don't
by
think
the
there's
God
enough,
Emperor.
and the dogs will
They
try
are
to
the
eat it.
echo of his voice that travels through the dark expanses of the universe. We bring his wrath to heretics, mutants, and other enemies of humanity. We protect the faithful from the unholy and unhallowed. Sometimes with words, more often than not with a bolter.
Help those dogs in GTA 5. Help this, help those dogs. Retracted. Huh.
Even the novices of the Adeptus Sororitas are drawn from among the most worthy. Those who have taken the vows and become a full-fledged sister are the best of the best, tested by trials of body and spirit. Yes, there have been cases when a sister stumbled or showed weakness, but do not expect to hear a story of depravity or downfall from me.
I should have grabbed a better frickin' knife. There we go.
Each such occurrence is a great tragedy for us all. Light cannot bear the smallest speck of darkness within. And thus those who have trespassed or shown weakness of spirit are given a chance at redemption. They are called Sisters Repentia, and may the enemy tremble before her.
We gotta cut the seeds
nothing
out.
can stop a sister of battle who yearns to be cleansed of fault and weakness.
Huh.
Wearing nothing but robes, no armor, eviscerator in hand, those sisters who have once faltered find repentance on the battlefield. Their lives are seldom long, but a death in the name of purgation is a better fate than to live with a shadow in one's soul.
I'll try it out one time.
Once I had completed my novitiate, I was sent to the Calixian branch of the Order of Our Martyred Lady, assigned to the Order's Pronatus. The Order's mission is vital and noble. The Sisters Pronatus protect great relics of the Imperium. We guard them, preserve them, escort them when they are brought onto the battlefield or presented for pilgrims to
I
venerate.
need it. Yeah, I love when the game does good voice acting.
And we seek out the relics that have been lost. Neither a coven of heretics nor the most wicked death world can deter Sisters Pronatus when their goal is to return a piece of the great legacy of the Imperium into the hands of the faithful. Don't let the name deceive you. The Order's militant trains sisters to march onto the battlefield as an army. That does not make sisters who belong to the non-militant orders timid and helpless. Both the solace-bringing Sisters Hospitaller and the enlightened Sisters Dialogus know how to greet enemies of humanity. Their dialogue with heretics is usually quite short, with the last word being a bolter discharge. And my order has all the more reason to be known for the martial prowess of its sisters. We are the keepers of the Imperium's relics.
It's a story-based
What would become of our blessed hero's legacy if the Sisters Pronatus could not protect it? The Order sent me to Footfall. My undertaking was to assist the local priesthood of Drusians in caring for a sacred reliquary that had been there since the time of Parson Mr. Wayne, the station's founder. None that I'm aware of, but the Sisterhood's orders are many, and can operate independently of one another, sending their sisters wherever their presence is needed as deemed by the ecclesiarchy. Perhaps somewhere in the Lord Inquisitor's retinue, may his path be blessed, my sisters perform their duty as we speak. I wish it were so. Even a single evening spent in joint prayer and training would bring me joy.
Ah, there was a seed. Good thing I checked for it. There we go. We like apples. Is it really 1 a.m.? Damn. 1 a.m.
Should any more arise, keeping them to yourself would be imprudent. It is a virtue to take... About me. I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there? I first came here when I found myself in need of passage from Footfall to a remote planet. But I imagine what interests you is not that first journey, but rather what brought me aboard prior to the pirate attack. That story is complicated. I made a mistake. In a moment of laxity, I was ambushed by the accursed followers of the archenemy. I was badly wounded. Lady Theodora came to my aid and brought me aboard her ship, where her crew attended to me in my weakened state. It all happened not too long ago. I'd barely recovered from my wounds when the pirates struck.
Apple's gone.
Truly, the servants of evil know no rest. There is no place where we can be safe from their machinations. Sadly, they did not. Lady Theodora was in a hurry and chose not to stay on the planet. Her people took me to a ship
always
while I was
get an apple.
unconscious. And when I came to my senses,
I like cutting
we were
apples
already
up.
Flying away.
Personally.
How I pray
Instead of
to
just
come
eating
face
it
to
a
face
whole.
with those heretics once more. And it's bound to happen someday. It happens even to the best of us. My mistakes are my burden to bear. I'll find a way to atone for them.
Don't worry, one day I'll play Pathfinders. Both Kingmaker and another one.
On one of the recently discovered planets in the Expanse. No one suspected that it had already been tainted by the
Anybody in the
filth of
stream
Paris.
wants to talk to
Had I known
Crocman?
it
He is
beforehand,
very talkative.
Of course I would
He
have
will,
been on
he
my
will
guard.
talk your ear off about any subject. Cash only. We mean cash only. Oh, I could have $1 so I can get a drink one day at the. Bro, what don't go. I don't even have $1. Leave me alone. I'm trying to stream so it can be my job, big dog. Don't please me. I'll give you $1 next week, okay? Next week. What about your mom? This is gonna be like, Mom, I need
All
4
the knowledge is
quarters.
gone, along with the previous navigator.
Nobody wants quarters.
It would take immense effort and resources to rediscover the route. The heir to the von Valanci's protectorate must have plenty of other
I need
issues to deal
friends,
with
chat.
right now. Perhaps later, when the skies above our heads have cleared. I hadn't been here that long. During the but not
Alright,
all
I'll cut
of the-
through her
As you wish.
thing a little bit.
This ship was targeted by heretical pirates, which means that my presence here and the assistance I provide to you are my sacred duty. Sooner or later, I will likely have to return to Footfall to protect its reliquary.
Smart.
But for now, I wish to remain a part of the Rogue Trader's crew.
I stopped buying COD stuff. It's just a waste of money. It pleases me to have a servant. I enjoy your company. I hope you remain in the crew and the ship becomes your home.
Those are very courteous words, Rogue Trader. Thank you, both for your words and your hospitality.
Alright, now look, I'm done talking. Now I gotta talk to the master helmsman. Yeehaw! W Riz, thank you. Thank you. The Riz. She was stumbling over her words. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, that was good though. I was happy with that conversation. I wanted to support. I want to be very supportive. That's why I played a commander character, so I could be supportive. My companions are my friends. Real life simulator. This is Dark Life Simulator. That I am. Born into the Helmsman clan in the bowels of the Chartist vessel, studied the family trade until I was 15, then my entire clan was holy shit! Holy shit! Hang on! Hang on! I was 15, then my entire clan was butchered in a mutiny by a lower hold scum. They spared the youngins. Of course they did. Kids with the implanted connectors make great navigational servitors. But I was having none of it. Oh my god! The poor guy. They weren't going to make a servitor out of me. So I escaped into the crawlways, and then I spent months picking them off, one after another. I've got him talking up Storm. Indeed, that will be enough. Finish your story. Crocman's like, I don't want to hear it. I would love to see you play this, Crocman. You're like, I don't want to hear none of your shit. I don't want to be this guy. I want to do this. Fuck you. Fuck this. I probably shouldn't say fuck, but you know, whoopsie. Not much to tell. I gutted everyone I could get to, and then I fled upward to the middle docks. That's where the Algor operators took me under their wing, and they have apprentice helmsmen of their own up there. You see, nobody asked me any questions, so I stayed. I grew up, trained, got smarter, then ended up a junior helmsman a dozen years later. Druk spotted me and lured me away, the cheeky blighter. Bad word. I'm reporting you. Yeah, you better report me. Uh-huh. Wait till I have my own little chat icons. That'd be cool. Lord Captain, I mean no disrespect, but you'd better to find someone with a knack for conversation. I'm the new Boxmaster. I ain't talk type. I just get the ship where she's need to go, but it's just less folks. Just what do they do? Good for nothing wasters, that's what they are. Each and every one of them. Take Joranus Dranok, the highborn weasel. He frowns over the other officers, but for some of the deals he makes would get him burned alive. He drags other people into his schemes so they can take the fall for him too. One of my junior houses was ferrying goods from footfall for him, got caught by the snitchel, and ended up in the void hatch. Dranok couldn't care less. No, I can't. I need to know more. You never know what you'll find out. I know, but I wanna know the lore of what's happening. Usually I do. No, it's not free. It's like $50, $40, $50. This guy. Don't be begging people for Call of Duty cards. This guy. Okay, Helm's Master. Talk to the Vox Master already. Greetings, your ship, Jonas. Dranok at your service. I mean, what is it you do on my ship? How did you come to serve the Vannex? I came from the longest, your lordship. I've been a subject of Ice since birth and have always tried to be of use to the great rogue trader. Alas, it was not my fate to be the prominent heir of my own family due to my being 15 in line for the title, so I did not stand in the way of those behind me in case I attempted to shorten the waiting list at my expense. Because the thing about the COD bundle is when the new COD comes out, I won't play that Call of Duty anymore, and most likely the skin won't matter. That's why. Well, at least you can't hear what this guy's saying. Oh, it is 1 in the morning. I gotta work 11 hours tomorrow. I gotta sleep. Eventually. They're probably just reading as much as I am. I can't skip work, big dog. Pays for my games. I never enjoyed Master Excellently, but I believed. And you know, I was mistaken. It turned out Command Black, the most important quality for a Master Wisher and loyalty to the Roger. What did you say about... Ah, yes, the Voidborn, you know. Yes, sir. I think you gotta be 16 to have a job, though. Or at least get a, whatchamacallit pass. Tell you if you start doing more YouTubing. Mirrors Explorer, which I'm Raiden. I can't click the PS button right now. I'm not playing Call of Duty. Don't even ask. I'll be going to sleep before I play Call of Duty, or I'd play Sandland. To be honest with you. Pause the game. Game's pretty much is paused. I'm trying to get to a point where I can stop and, you know. No, you won't be able to see my home screen. It pauses the video when it takes you out. It's because I'm on PlayStation. Yeah, I'm streaming straight off the PlayStation. It makes it easier for me. Once I get it set up, I'll start streaming on like a desktop, but that's gonna be at least a year, maybe a year. Do you have a PlayStation? Yeah, you can. What are you breathing? Breathe air. Yeah, once you get verified, it just takes like 24 hours, and then you can start doing it. Right. What's what point? You can do whatever.
What are you talking about, Lord Captain? Look, Lady Theodora couldn't care less if some eggheads measured my brains or not. It's not about the seal on your forehead, get it? It's about what's in your gut, if it's rotten or not. My gut's stronger than the adamantine on this here shit.
This getting super duper
And my
late.
implants are better than the ones they put in you on your Terra. If they weren't, I wouldn't have lived as long as I have. Lyra, an outlying world in the heathen
Thank God
stars
she's
region.
talking.
In the Coronis expanse, the deeper you go, the less visible the Astronomicon gets, and the less people know about the Imperium.
Woo!
The arrival of a rogue
when
trader
she's
is the
talking.
best thing that can happen to a world like that. The very best.
Oh, they're on my back. You should come. Shoot. How far away is it? I don't think I'll be able to make it by next Wednesday. I get paid on next Friday. Travel the U.S.
It's an out-of-the-way planetoid between two faint stars. On Lyra, a dozen local tyrants fight over 5 measly continents. But they use everything they can to win. From poison to psychers. I haven't been there in many years, but there's nothing for me to miss. Trust me. But here on the ship is a different story altogether. I saw more wonders in my first year serving Lady von Valancius than I'd seen in my whole life on Lyra. Like my first journey through the warp, I was in bed for 3 days. I felt like supernovas were exploding in my head. I only found out later that I'd gotten off easy. Just
I had a friend that lived down in Texas. I actually have another one that lives down there.
Team turned into... Look at me rambling on, Lord Captain. Pay no attention.
Yeah, she is.
It wasn't...
I actually agree with you on this one. She is a yapper.
But look, if you want to be entertained, I'm the woman for the job. I'll entertain you with one of the stories from my collection, no problem. But if you want to hear about the
At least
time
it's
I
voice
melted everyone
acted.
in the bay next door, well, I just don't really want to go into the details on that one, all right?
What did you do before you came?
Oh, I embroidered wall hangings in honor of our national heroes. I did the same thing I do here, Lord Captain. Divining. Our rulers prized the ability to see into
No,
the
it's probably a
future.
voice actor.
Every psyker that could be found was worth
I
a
hope
small
it's not
fortune
AI.
on Lyra. There's no such thing as a peaceful life on Lyra. People like me were especially sought after. They'd pick psychers up wherever they found them, buy kids off their parents, even just abduct them. Take me, for instance. I got taken from my street gang. The older kids sold me when they noticed there was something off about me. The ruling dynasties had schools where they trained us and beat us black and blue. And then they packed us off to serve. Some of us held on for a long time, but
Oh, I
Others
did
didn't
have a
last.
video that was already a face
Not
reveal.
everyone's
That's
as
funny.
smart and talented
It'll,
as
it'll
me,
have
you
to be
know.
another time because it's too dark in
Some
my room
people
right now.
crossed the line and were out of commission before their time. Theodora von Valancius paid a visit to the ruler I was serving at the time.
What's what called?
I don't know what the visit was for, and it's no business of mine anyway. I can still remember the way the voices in my head changed when I looked at her. They were
That's a good one.
Screaming.
That's
She
a
had
good
so
one.
much
I don't
behind her,
remember.
and plenty ahead of her too.
Had to be Call of Duty or something, I think.
As I gawped at her, all of a sudden I heard a whisper. A hint, a suggestion, nothing more. But I know the difference between idle chatter and a real threat. I seized my chance and approached Theodora. I managed to whisper a couple of words in her ear before the wardens dragged me away. They beat me and locked me up. No wonder. It wasn't my place to converse with outsiders. And then Theodora's people came for me. They broke down the wall, butchered the guards. All so I could tell them my warning in full. So I said the rest, but I didn't want to go back to my old life. A few times. Not many. And if I think about it, why would I want to? I've got everything I need here. All the whispers I hear are familiar ones. They almost feel like family. And if I want to hear about the nightmares off the ship, I can. After some Amisec. But don't go getting the wrong idea. If I have to, I'll follow you to the edge of the galaxy. Of course, Lord Captain.
You're good.
Lord Captain, forgive me. But it would be like talking to a person born blind about colors. I could spend hours explaining, but every psyker feels their connection with the warp in their own way. One person might see spots and shadows out of the corner of their eye. Another feels fingers running down their spine. As for me, I've got a door in my head. One that's open just a crack. There's no way to close it, no matter how hard I try.
You're good, Crockman. You have a good one, brother.
When I need to use it for
I
work,
feel that.
I listen in more closely.
Thanks for saying
But I
that.
usually just try not to notice it.
You have a good night, big dog.
Training, habit, and a little Amasec and a couple other things you can get on the lower decks. If you put all those together, it makes things bearable. Sometimes I even wonder if I'm imagining half the voices I hear. You know, when life on board gets a little boring. Better than listening to the living, anyhow. Well, if the door opens, that means somebody's planning to come in, right? But screw them. They're not coming through. Trust me. I know how to keep my valuable head locked up tight. Only losers who are afraid of their own gift lose control. Or idiots who never figure out what they are before it's too late. Or little kids who want to play around with their shiny new toy. If you don't know the limits of your abilities, or you're always bouncing around in your own head, that's a recipe for disaster. All right. That's what I'm here for, after all. So, I'm just going to lean on that door in my head a little more, prick up my ears, and listen to what the warp's got to say about you. If you'll allow it, I can listen right now. All right, let's hear what they're whispering about you. Seek not on firm ground, but in a golden hall suspended in the void. There waits a child without kin, but with a name blind to truth. She draws the brush across the canvas and does not notice that her palette is full not of paint, but of blood. And with each smear, this well does not deplete, but fills and fills up to the brim. One thing is clear. When this vessel overflows, none will remain unstained. Among the blind men and false prophets, a red-robed sage seeks the answer to a question. He does not know that it is not the answer he must seek, but the question that will draw everything into focus. Will you help him, Rogue Trader? But mark that sometimes ignorance is sweeter than oblivion. A trained hound chases after glimmers of the aurora, but sparks in the scent of oil confound his nose. The chain trails after him. What will happen if you pick it up? Will you become his master, or merely another beast in the pack of his true lord? The glow of dawn bursts forth from its prison. Dungeon walls cannot contain the dark essence wallowing in the dust. A naive cub pushes his nose into a familiar hand, one that holds death in twisted glass. Cherish it or cast it off as a burden. The sword of change has already been raised. What is one more life to it? I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voices are going wild. I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now... All right. Let's hear what they're... I'm sorry, Lord Captain. The voice... I can't make out a thing. I'll try to rein them in, somehow. But for now... None of the officers knew the Lord Captain well. Not even Abelard, and she was always closer to him than anyone else. She told me from the off that if I ever listened to anything in the warp about her without her permission, I'd be going out through the airlock. I'm not an idiot, so I never stuck my nose where it didn't belong. It's hard to wrap my head around the fact that she's gone. Lady von Valancius gave me everything I have. She opened the stars to me and the paths between them. I still think I can hear her voice. The little sister is afflicted with her own set of voices. Ones that whisper to her about corruption and heresy. The silly girl doesn't realize that if she wants to find the source, she needs to start by looking in her own head. You bet I do, Lord Captain. Okay, so, we went to Footfall once. Well, I mean, and Theodora went to Footfall a lot. But on that occasion, she took me with her for some reason. My day had gotten off to a bad start. My head had been yammering since I woke up, but there was nothing else for it. I had to go. We arrived at the place, and what a place! All the gentlemen and ladies dressed to kill, showing off their encrusted implants, all clustered around little tables. Well, turned out it was a gaming den. And not just any gaming den, but one run by somebody with deep pockets for people with just as much cash to splash. You should have seen it. People gambling away planets in a game of regicide. Anyway, so the Lord Captain wanted me to help her beat some guy. So I tell her, the chips won't land in your favor. You'll get a bad hand. Don't sit down at that table, your ladyship. But did she listen? Of course she didn't. If there's one thing she never lacked, it's stubbornness. So they sat down and the cards were dealt. I'm hovering around like I'm not involved, but I'm keeping my eye on things. And everything in my head keeps getting louder and louder. Anyway, it's a good thing I realized in time that my mind wasn't going haywire over a losing hand, but something else. I made some excuse to drag the Lord Captain up from the table and took her away from that place. And a few minutes later, the room where we'd been... It turned out some wise guy had the same bright idea to bring a pet psyker along with him. One of those ones who just scuttle around in Footfall's underbelly. And the psyker just freaked out. I guess. After all the commotion, people went to see what happened in the room. And they'd all gone for each other's throats. Literally. With teeth. And I think they completely detached that asteroid from footfall and pushed it off into open space so it would head off toward the local star. Of course. Always at your service.
Alright, so we are going to call it. It's getting late. Thank you all for being here and watching. GG.